They were rivals in the Wizard of Oz, and the Wicked Witch of the West dies, which makes everyone happy because she made their lives pretty hard. But in Wicked, it shows that the two witches were actually friends. It shows that their relationship takes off and where they end up and why. It also gives some background information on characters, including the Cowardly Lion, the Tin Man, and the Scarecrow. And all of those characters were real people until the Wicked Witch of the West set spells on all of them, and you find out why. In The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy goes through a tornado, or twister, and ends up in the magical land of Oz, and she's trying to find her way home. But she needs to find the Wizard of Oz to help her, and she encounters some friends along the way. Dorothy encounters the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Cowardly Lion, and they all accompany her to go find the Wizard of Oz, and to ask a request of their own. They go through many obstacles and magic, which might not always make sense, but it's all explained in Wicked. Well, that's all I'm going to say for now. But if you want to find out more, go watch it for yourself, because there's some really good music. And speaking of that, there's a showing in like 10 minutes, so I gotta go. I'm Jasmine, reporting for CVTV.
Look, you see that plane? It was so close to us. It looked huge. Oh my gosh, and there's another. But now it looks like it's going into loops. You know, that kind of reminds me of Sun and Flutter, because there, I heard they have a lot of plane shows. They have all different shapes and sizes of planes there, and Sun and Fun has one of the most largest and successful aviation events on Earth. They're so cool because they have plane shows there like every day. Looks like the Aerospace Center for Excellence, or ACE, also helps with many STEM-related and aerospace education, including various learning centers, outreach programs, scholarships, and summer camps aimed at engaging, educating, and accelerating the next generation for aerospace professionals. Wow, that's all so cool. I kind of want to go to Sun and Fun now. Maybe someone will go with me. Well, I gotta go because I gotta go ask Kelsey if she'll go with me. I'm Jasmine, reporting for CVTV. That song is so fun. It's called High Note Happening. I can't wait to play with the whole band. This is one of my favorite instruments because it's so fun and it's really not that hard to learn. I'm Jasmine and CVTV starts now. Hey guys, as I was saying, this is one of my favorite instruments to play out of all the percussion, and there's a lot of percussion. I love being in a band because I get to learn how to play an instrument and I make so many friends. And I know you probably hear this from like every band teacher out there, but I swear it's true. I'm friends with almost everybody in band. There are a lot more benefits of being in a band than you think. 6th graders wear charcoal gray, 7th graders are red, and 8th graders are black. Also make sure that you wear shoes that have a back or tennis shoes, and no Crocs or high heels. Then also make sure when you get here in the morning, go to your correct places and don't just dilly-dally in the hallways. 6th graders go to the 6th grade building, 7th graders go to the blacktop, and 8th graders go to the auditorium. Then if you're hungry, go to the cafeteria for breakfast. Now, let's get back to what we were talking about, band. Everyone in band is so nice, including Miss Hanson, and we get to participate in a lot of cool things, but I don't really know them all since there's a lot of them, but I think Brantley does, so why don't we go ask him? One of the benefits of being in band is that you get to learn how to read music, but sadly it does involve a bit of math, like when you have to count the different lengths or beat notes of a number. Speaking of math, let's go over the math fact of the day. The math question of the day is, a movie theater starts screening at 2:35 p.m. The movie lasts for 2 hours, 32 minutes, after 23 minutes of previews. It takes 20 minutes to get home from the movie theater. What time should you tell your family that you'll be home? If there are so many opportunities in band, then students must have so much fun. I know, why don't we go ask them? But I don't really feel like getting up and walking all over the place. We should just call Kelsey and she'll do it for me. The first band ever created was in the 15th century for the military. Dang, I guess they do have fun. Now I kind of want to join band, but I don't want it to take too much of my time. Why don't we go over some announcements to see if it does? Make sure when you wear pants, they have to be one of the 4 colors: khaki, black, navy blue, or regular jean color. And also make sure that they have no rips, holes, tears, and or frays. And your shorts have to be at least mid-thigh. I know it's comfy to wear a sweater, but make sure that your sweaters say LHMS on it, or if you wear a jacket, make sure they have a zip up or button up. The science fact of the day is that water can boil and freeze at the same time.
Another thing I really like about band is that if you want, you can play as many instruments as you want. But in percussion, you kind of just play anything that you can really hit. But anyways, also after 1 year beginning band, you can go into jazz band. And every song that they play, I'm not even kidding, every song that they play in jazz band is it's so good. Well, that's all I have for today. I'm Jasmine, signing off of CVTV. Bro, I hate Spanish class. It's so confusing and the homework is so hard.
You know, I can help you with some of the homework. I do know some Spanish words.
And I'm just Spanish, so I can help you learn about the culture and traditions. Yeah, thanks, I guess. What's going on? Where am I? Last I remember, I was in Spanish class, and now I'm here. Wait, what time is it? Oh my gosh, I'm late. CVTV starts now. I'll introduce myself later. I gotta go. Whew, made it just in time. Oh, right. Hi, my name's Jasmine, or as Dora taught me, mi nombre es Jasmine. And if you can't tell, today's show is going to be on the Latin cultures all around the world. Every culture is very different. They eat, act, speak, and even dress differently. Speaking of dressing, let's go over the dress code here at Lakeland Highlands. Remember, 6th graders were charcoal gray, 7th graders are red, and 8th graders are black. Make sure that your shorts are at least mid-thigh, and when you wear pants, they have no rips, holes, tears, and/or frays. And make sure that your shoes have a back on them and no Crocs. The math question of the day is what is 3/8 to the power of 2 plus 3 times 0.025. The first 7th and 8th graders to email the answer to Mr. Walls will win a prize. Even though I know some Spanish, I still need some help, so let's see if one of you guys can help me. That was a good shot. Hey, give that back! Hey, give it back! Swiper, no swiping! Ugh. Finally, well, that worked. Science fact of the day is that Earth is 70% water, 8% volcanoes, 10% ice, and 11% usable land. Anyways, after all that work from getting the microphone back from Swiper, I'm kind of hungry. I could really go for tamale, but what kind? I'm Mexican and Colombian, and both sides make a tamale, but not gonna lie, the Mexican ones are better. And I think there are a lot of foods that I haven't tried yet. Speaking of food, where's Boots? I bet she would love to eat right now. Hi, perdón, sorry.
Wait, wasn't that Dora? I'm gonna go search for her. I'm Boots reporting for CVTV.
The history fact of the day is that in 1894, Louis Columbus created the story of the tooth fairy from his childhood, which apparently was a mouse.
Jasmine! Jasmine! Are you okay? Do you still need help with your homework?
Oh no, I think I got it now, thanks.
Okay, me and Kelsey are gonna go turn in our assignments.
Okay. Well, I'm Jasmine, and I'm signing off of CVTV. I'm kind of hungry right now. You know what would sound so good is a waffle. But getting out all that mix and doing all that is just too much. Only if there was an easier way. Oh, I know, Eggo. Eggo was invented by Frank Dorsa in 1953. He had a passion for making things easier for people. He used a merry-go-round engine to cook and freeze waffles. In 1932, the Dorsa brothers created a waffle mix for restaurants. In 1953, Frank Dorsa invented a machine that cooked waffles as it rotated, then froze them. They were originally called froffles. Then, in 1955, the name changes back to Eggo because many people said they tasted eggy. After that, in 1968, the Kellogg Company bought Eggo, and in 1972, Leo Burnett created the slogan, "Lego my Eggo." Pretty fascinating, right? And now, Eggo has become one of the most best-selling frozen waffles in all of North America. And I can see why. Not only did Dorsa make the Eggo, but he also invented the automatic potato peeler and a carousel-like machine that could make thousands of waffles in an hour.
He also made Eggo potato chip, or also known as the Golden Bear potato chip, and Eggo syrup.
Wow, he invented a lot of stuff. Smart man. Well, that's all the time I have for today. I'm gonna go to my freezer and see if I have any Eggo. I'm Jasmine, reporting for CBTV.